Hey ladies, have you ever found yourself wondering, just how can I be more feminine? Imagine having an attractive man stand in line in front of you in a cafe and literally turn around randomly to talk to you because he's attracted to your feminine essence. Don't believe me? Well, it happened to me just the other day, and it happens to a lot of my clients once they've understood how to embody their feminine energy. And in this video, we will dive deep into this very question. So get ready to uncover the powerful ways that you can tap into your feminine essence and cultivate deep, lasting feminine appeal, not just in your dating and your love life, but also as a core part of your identity. Stick around until the end of this video because what I'm going to share might seem counterintuitive, but trust me, it works. I'm Kimberly Anderson, an international dating expert, and I guide women to develop self-love and build feminine energy to live their best lives and attract true love. But before we dive into the ways to be more feminine, would you do me a favor? It means a lot, and it may help other women like you going through some tough times with a simple push of a button. So let's consider this our ladies' agreement. I make the content and I do my very best to help you as much as I can completely for free. And in return, you support the community by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you so much. Okay, so a woman came to me recently and she said, she was the successful, well-educated international doctor, and she has really everything going for her except for her love life. So she came to me because she wants to find her life partner and she's really ready for love. Now, she didn't realize it, but she demonstrated a huge amount of masculine energy in the way that she handled herself, in the way that she communicated when I talked to her. And I spoke with her about the importance of harnessing her feminine energy. And she said, okay, well, tell me how to be feminine. And what is feminine energy? So her question led me to create this video for you. To be more feminine, it's not a matter of putting on a flowered dress, although gosh knows I'm a huge fan of flower dresses, but it's far deeper than that. It's what happens on the inside that matters most, and this is my area of expertise. And on that note, if you're interested in learning more about feminine energy and how to build feminine energy, feel free to grab my feminine energy guide and check out my coaching packages and the program that I offer in the description of this video below. I'm here to support your journey to your feminine goddess self and the love that you desire. Okay, what happens on the inside is what matters in building your femininity. Have you ever been to a party and seen someone who is really very pretty or handsome on the outside? And that person, may have a beautiful body, a gorgeous face, or, even you like something that they're wearing, but they're really totally flat as a person. I mean, zero charisma. They don't look interesting. They aren't interesting to talk to. They kind of sit over in the corner of the room sipping their drink, but it doesn't seem like you or anyone else really finds them that interesting to interact with. Now, on the other hand, have you ever been to a party and seen someone who really isn't that attractive physically, but and this could be a man or a woman, but boy, oh boy, they are so incredibly magnetic. Have you ever seen anyone like this before? People are just drawn to them. They want to talk with them. They are just so engaging and, they may make people laugh, but it really doesn't matter. You just feel that you want to be around them. So how do you explain this? Now, I want you to think about a different scenario. Let's think about an actor. How about Meryl Streep? Okay, she is one woman, right? Meryl Streep, she's one woman and she has one body. Now, how is it that she can embody two total different characters in two different films? And most actors do this, but let's focus on Meryl Streep. So did you see The Devil Wears Prada, this movie? Okay, it's a great movie where Meryl Streep played Miranda Priestley, a kind of bitchy, hard-nosed, ambitious, and iconic editor-in-chief of a prestigious fashion magazine. Now, think about this woman's personality and the energy that she gave off in this movie, if you've seen it. Now I want you to think of Meryl Streep as a free-spirited, warm, humorous, single mother on a Greek island in the musical comedy Mamma Mia. Did you see that? Okay, now think about that woman's personality and the energy that she gave off. Same woman, right? Meryl Streep. Yet she exudes a total different vibe, different energy. She sends out a different message to those around her in those two different characters. Now, why am I telling you this? Because it shows that it's the person on the inside that determines how we come across on the outside. And that is the exact same thing when it comes to being feminine. Yes, you can put on a flower dress, and I love them myself. But if you only put on a flower dress and you don't build any other part of your feminine self from the inside, it won't come through on the outside into your being. When you develop and exude this feminine side, this is when men will start to turn around literally in a cafe line like it happened to me yesterday. You will also start to see heads turn as you walk by because men will be magnetically drawn to you. Now, this is not hocus pocus, ladies. It is energy driven from the inside out. So just how can you be feminine? All right, let's get into a couple game-changing things. And before we do, I hope you're enjoying this video, and just a reminder about our ladies' agreement to remember to hit the subscribe button. Okay, I have a question for you as well. What do you do to feel more feminine? Drop it in the comments below. I would really love to hear from you, and also it will help other women who are listening to this video. Okay, so how can I be more feminine? First of all, I want you to learn to feel. Now, this is one of those easy to understand in theory things, but less easy to understand in practice, but you can learn with practice. So what do I mean by feel? I mean exactly that. So for example, when you drink your next drink, I want you to actually use your senses with what is happening. Are you actually tasting your coffee or your tea? Like literally being aware of how it tastes, savoring it and enjoying it. Do you taste what you're eating for lunch? Or are you stuffing it down, scrolling through your phone or thinking about something else? Do you even know what the food that you're eating tastes like? Part of learning to feel is being present, tasting your food. If you're eating a salad, for example, do you taste the tomato that you're eating? Are you even aware of eating it? Or are you eating so fast and being distracted by other things that it's not even on your radar? What about smell? Do you actually take a moment to smell flowers on the street or in a flower shop to really enjoy the different scents? Or do you smell, for example, what you're cooking or what you're eating? Like really enjoying how it smells and realizing how amazing something in that, that scent is giving off. How about the fragrance of rice or chocolate or strawberries? Or bread, or the herbs that you're using to cook with? Do you smell the soap that you use or your shampoo? I'm talking about consciously taking a moment and enjoying what you're smelling and looking for pleasant things around you to bring pleasure and awareness into your daily life. Okay, here's another. Do you feel the soft sweater or the shirt, against your skin, or a cozy blanket against your arms? Do you feel your hair when you brush it? Do you feel the lotion as you put it on your skin? Now, you may think you don't have time for this, but do you? You already have the sweater on, or you already have the blanket against your legs or the fluffy pillow against your back. You already put the lotion on. Can you be present and feel how good these things feel? Okay, now I want to talk about visually. What do you feel when you see the glow of a candle or the beauty of a flower? A beautiful color in a painting, or the color in clothes in a shop, a bright color in a shop that you like, the sun, when the sun rises or the sun goes down, the clouds in the sky. Do you appreciate them? Do you notice these things, enjoy it? Or do you barely notice in the hurry of your busy life? You see, when we do things mechanically, eating, doing, seeing, we are totally and absolutely disconnected from our senses and how we feel. And these senses are an integral part of our feminine selves, our sensing selves, our sensual selves. If you're living in your head, in your mental, and you're not in touch with your senses, you're not feeling, then you can't connect with your feminine essence. It takes practice though. So start with something small. You can start today and see how it feels. Okay, the second way to be more feminine is to slow down. Now, boy, this can be a tricky one, right? In today's day and age of constant connectedness, constant, I need this now. I have my Amazon delivery, my Uber Eats, my Tinder dates, if that's what you do. It's all instantaneous, immediate, and fast. But to develop your feminine energy in essence, you want to slow down. Why? Because when we slow down, it's only then that we come in tune with our senses. It's only then that we can feel things. It's only then that we come in tune with our intuition. It's when we slow down that we have an expanded awareness of what is happening around us. So let me give you an example. You're alone in a forest. It's getting dark and you're suddenly being hunted by a big furry animal. Okay, you're terrified, right? Your stress levels are super high and you're focused on one thing, and that is survival. How can you get away from this big furry animal, right? It's fight or flight mode, and that is key, of course, to our human survival over many thousands of years. Yet this state has us focused so narrowly on our situation that we don't even see things around us. So if you're so busy in your work and there are problems to solve, you are very likely totally unaware of opportunities around you, as you simply cannot see them. Why? Because you're so focused on your problems, your body and your mind are in fight and flight mode, right? So you aren't open to alternative possibilities. So what does this have to do with feminine energy? Well, it has everything to do with it, because when we slow down, we become open to messages and signs from the universe of alternative paths to take, of possibilities that we hadn't considered. And these whispers from the universe are called intuition. And intuition is feminine, is a big part of feminine energy. By slowing down, you will be able to listen to your intuition and be guided. You will exude calm, poise, a feminine whisper of wisdom and softness. It's a great power that we all have access to, and this is incredibly attractive and magnetic to men. Now, the last way to build your feminine essence is to meditate. Why? Because meditation brings you out of the mind and it brings you into the body. It allows you to go beyond the world that you see on the outside and to take that journey inward. I remember when I started meditating in the very beginning, I was so doubtful about the benefits and I couldn't find the time and I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I began with a 1-minute meditation on YouTube. And believe it or not, it felt really good after just doing 1 minute. I was really surprised myself. And that led me over years to doing longer meditations and all different kinds of meditations. But the details of how long or what format or what types of meditation isn't what matters here. It's the benefits and how meditation can help you be feminine. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. You see, meditation promotes self-awareness. It encourages self-reflection and introspection, and it allows you to explore your thoughts, your emotions, and your inner desires. And it's by becoming aware of your inner self that you can become better at understanding and embracing your feminine qualities and your intuition. Now, meditation also reduces stress. It's known to reduce stress levels by activating the body's relaxation response. And as you can cultivate a regular meditation practice, you may experience decreased levels of stress hormones like cortisol, allowing you to feel more calm, more centered, and be more in your feminine essence. It also enhances emotional regulation. Through meditation, you can develop greater emotional resilience and regulate, your feelings and your emotions. And it helps you see those thoughts and emotions without judgment during the meditation sessions. And you can learn to respond to challenging situations with grace and compassion and fostering a deeper connection with your feminine energy. It also improves intuition. Okay. It helps you quiet your mind and tap into your intuition and that inner knowing. By cultivating a still and receptive state of mind through meditation, you can access your intuition more easily, allowing you to make decisions and navigate life from a place of deep inner wisdom. Meditation also connects to sensory experiences, so it encourages you to be present in the moment and fully engage with your sensory experience. So by tuning, for example, into your breath, your body sensations, and your surroundings during meditation, you can heighten the present moment and the subtle nuances of your feminine energy. And lastly, it strengthens your connection to nature. Now, many meditation practices incorporate elements of nature, such as visualization of natural landscapes or grounding exercises that connect you to the earth. And by immersing yourself in nature during meditation, you can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the natural rhythms and the cycles of life, aligning you with your innate feminine energy. Okay, ladies, that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you understand a couple ways to get in tune with your feminine energy and be more feminine. Thanks so much for watching until the end, and see you soon. And as usual, sending you lots of love.